Okay, this is my I don't really want to wear makeup today makeup look. This is the light to medium Sigma color corrector, and I do use that, but I actually have to have both. And this is the medium to dark. I use both. So I just go in and I color correct. I've already primed with some blurring primer. And I go in with the color corrector. And you can see how well it works. This is the darker one to cancel some of the darkness here. My under eyes just really quickly. It's just about the best way for me to reduce this redness that I always have due to the way my lower eyelid was reconstructed. And look how well this color corrector works though. Do you see how fast I'm going? And I'm just trying to even it out because I don't want to wear a lot of foundation today. It's hot and I just don't feel like it. I don't regulate my temperature well as a burn survivor. Um, your skin grafts can't sweat, so 35% of my body can't sweat, and that of course causes your internal, temperature, your internal air condition to go wonkers. The rest of my body will sweat excessively when I get hot, but if I get too overheated, I might stay that way for days. If I get too cold, I might not be able to recover for, honestly, for days. No, it's not. I'm not looking for perfection. It's okay to see texture. It's okay to see a little bit of color difference. I've got all this color correcting done. I'm just gonna dab it on. I'm gonna get into the blurring balm. It's a balm that dries to a powder. So it's the Nessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. And you just dab it on top. So my color is close, it's a little bit wonky badonky. Part of that is because I have so much discoloration down here. And when I'm using my blurring balm, I usually just dab some on right here. I just put it here because it's going to dry to a powder and I can set it with my spray. Your face needs to match your body, but when your body doesn't even match itself, it gets really challenging. And people always point it out. I think it's rude. I'm just going to kind of leave it right here because, you do what you can do. And this is a lot of different colors and skin from different places of my body. Right here, I'm happy, and I'm going to be able to do a lot by adding a little bit of bronzer. I need to do some contour today, and I'm going to use my new LYS Beauty. This is a stick bronzer. The color I'm using is Courage. LYS Beauty is an awesome Black-owned company that is just very uplifting. LYS stands for Love Yourself. So that's my kind of company. I discovered them through Ipsy. Now, I'm rubbing this, and you notice it's not coming off. That's because I'm barely touching myself. That's super important. You can dab it in like this too. Just kind of get it done. But remember, and then when we do the forehead, I like to have this like circular motion so that I'm sure the contour around the outside of my forehead and leaving the center bright. I just have a real thing for brushes. I never was able to afford them when I was younger, so I only had like 2 brushes, and then everything else I had to apply using, like you would get a CoverGirl eyeshadow and it would have that little foam applicator in it. It had that little tiny blush brush. That was it. I really wanted to just once have those brushes that the professional makeup artist has. Look how pretty that is. That's just melting. This is definitely my favorite bronzer contour stick out there. I was really in love with the Too Faced, the chocolate, but I couldn't stand the smell. And this is even better. It's even easier to blend out than the Too Faced. And the Too Faced melts like chocolate. It doesn't just smell like it melts like chocolate. This does too, and it's just pretty. So I'm going to use my ColourPop liquid blush. This has hyaluronic acid, which is so plumping, but this is a great affordable blush. It blends really easily, and then I'll set it with powder blush as well Don't wipe it off your face. And I'm keeping it up high because I'm older. I want to stay lifted. I'm going to set this with that buttermilk blush that I love so much. I'm back with my foundation brush and make sure that I don't have any of this color right here in my nasolabial folds, because that is going to make me look older. That's going to bring my face down. I'm going to come right here with what's left on the brush to kind of line that out. See? And this is the easy way without adding any more layers of makeup, because the more layers you add, the cakier it's just going to get. I just love, love, love House Labs by Lady Gaga concealer. It's just good skincare. I'm brightening the middle of my forehead, brightening right here. Definitely getting by the nose. I've got a lot of discoloration there. And my top lip, we all know I talk about my top lip not being a lip all the time. So my top lip is dark. Right here, this is my angel wing. It totally looks like an angel wing now that the scar is healed. I don't have to worry about it because I still need to set with the powder. This is about all I'm going to do for makeup today. Don't blend that out too much. You got your contour and your blush. Don't blend it too much. Let each thing do what it's doing. I've got all the blurring cream products on. I'm just going to grab a little bit of this Bi-Filter pink blurring powder that I found on Amazon. And look, I'm tapping it in. I don't like using a sponge under my eye. It doesn't work well. If you have lines, it just doesn't work. You see how it's blurring out? See what's happening right there? I love the pink that it's adding, but I'll take off any excess. Oh, it's so good. You know, we're not trying to erase it. I'm still a 51-year-old burn survivor, but I'm just doing me. I want to be my best me. I'm so glad I finally got to that point, because I desperately wanted to be anybody but me most of my life. Oh, that's so pretty. And the pink just brightens and blurs. I don't always use pink. Sometimes I just use translucent. I have peach powder. I have peach pie by Huda. I have rich peach by One Size. Just depends on what look I'm doing. The different colors are designed for different skin tones. And remember, don't pack it on if you're older and you see everybody baking. This is going to set these lines. So very, very lightly, I am bronzing that. Look how smooth it is. It has hyaluronic acid. See, it's just, this is how I get my skin to glow. It feels so soft and smooth and glowy and just pretty. I just love it. I'm going to pull out my new Buttermilk blush, Getting Butter, which is a cool tone, sparkly pink. Very, very lightly touching my face, and I'm setting ColourPop liquid blush, setting it and bringing out my final color. I used 2 cool toned blushes, this L shape for lifting. All right, so y'all just missed a whole bunch of steps. I'm just filming with my phone today. I didn't even realize the battery was dying. What you missed was eyeliner, lash application. I've got Benetint on now because that's how I give my lips, make them pink before I put on any lipstick. I think I'm going to try to do some Fake Awake under my eye because the pink just bothers me so much. It rarely goes away with the Fake Awake, but I try. It seems like I try something new every day to try to cover up this pinkness. And it's getting worse. I think I'm going to have a surgery, but it's really causing me some trouble with dry eye, which can eventually lead to vision loss. And I've lost a lot of my abilities after this burn. So grateful to have vision, and I really hope to keep it. It scares me. I can do the not being able to drive far. I can do the struggling to get up off the floor by myself. I can do that. I don't feel like I can do the blindness. What about God? He will never allow you to have more challenges than you can handle. Last thing we need to do is a lip, and I think I'm actually going to use my Fenty browned out lip liner. It's really soft, and I only used it once. I'm overlining and going kind of crazy with it. I have to create my top lip. Look, see? That's a problem. That does not make me happy. That is a hot mess. Look at the mess it's making. No precision. Even if it's because it got hot on delivery, it's not hot anymore. It's been over a week. I don't normally buy $20 lip liners because I use a lip liner every day to create my lip. There's never a day, even if I'm just wearing a gloss. I mean, that's gonna last like 10 times and then it's gonna be done. I'm sorry, Riri, I love you. And I want to get in with Riri, but I'm not gonna tell y'all to go out there and buy that thing. I liked it the first time because of the way it looked. And that's why you have to really use these products more than once. I mean, it's a beautiful liner. There's soft and then there's unusably soft. I don't want to get too much into the corner or that's going to accentuate age, make me look older. It's going to make my mouth look kind of droopy instead of kind of up. Y'all let me know in the comments if you like these kind of tutorials. I normally do live tutorials and I wouldn't really plan it. I would just kind of flow with it, and maybe, you know, it's not perfect and I don't really know how it's going to turn out. So let me know in the comments if you like that, or if the only way I'm going to grow is to get it together and make sure I'm scripted and know what my next move is. I don't know. What do people like? My current favorite nude, mauve nude, is by Trust Fund Beauty. This is the Lipgasm. Color is Full Disclosure. Come down here so I can get kind of a pouty lip. I'm gonna top this with my Fenty Riri. That's pretty. I think I'm just gonna grab an easy highlight. I'm gonna grab Fenty What a Brat. But I was in Hollywood. I was in Hollywood at a red carpet event, and I did this, and people were coming up like, "Oh, girl, what is on your face?" This is practically dry, and I sprayed so much that I'm super, super glowy. I'm a little too glowy. I look wet, and I'm not. So, you know, the Nesomyrix has a serious glow. I'm going to use some Morphe. Let's see if I can tone it down. I'm going to have some bangs today, so it's going to be fine. Okay, I decided to darken up this lip. I came back with my Fenty lip liner, and I'm just contouring the lip with it. It's kind of mixing into all the lip gloss and everything, but it's looking good. I'm really just darkening down this top lip and leaving the bottom lip bright. Okay, I am definitely feeling unsure of myself right here. Do I look like I have a poodle on my head? I gotta figure out how to fix this a little bit better. I'll be back. Y'all, I'm just gonna wear this thing. I feel cute in it, and I feel, you know, I'm 51, so I've lived through like the 80s. I feel like this is the hair that I really wanted in the 80s. Just kind of puffed up here. Looks really cute. It's really, I think this is maybe $12 or something. I might have to adjust it a little bit more off camera, but so cute. Need to get my edges a little. Just trying to figure out, am I confident in this? Because if I don't feel confident, I won't convey confidence. You know, people are not gonna see you unless you see you. Like, I feel like Whitney Houston. Oh, ooh, I want to dance with somebody. Oh, it's a great day. This is a great day. I hope y'all will subscribe, and definitely subscribe. I've been growing here in the shorts community, and I really want to grow long form content. I love making it. When I looked for makeup for burn survivors 6 years ago, or maybe it was only 5 years when I actually started looking, I didn't find any hits, but fortunately now there's me and so many other ladies and gentlemen doing makeup with visible differences, be it burns or whatever it is. But we're out here, we're doing it, we're talented, we're beautiful, and we're growing. I love y'all. Please subscribe and remember that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass. Bye.